what is yours will find you, my friend. So quit that worry, quit that negative thought that you have. You may be losing yourself in the loop of negative thinking and negative feelings because of all the chaos around you and the collapse that is happening in the mind of society, in the social structures, in the financial structures, in the political structures. Don't let it distract you, because what is yours will find you. There is a path that is unfolding in front of you. Only you can see your path. And only you will see what is meant for you. So when you see what is unfolding in your life, see it as a part of your journey. See it as a part of your journey. Don't focus so much on what is being disturbed right now if it has nothing to do with you. When your life is being disturbed, those are the cracks through which you will grow as a new version of yourself. So allow yourself to be more open-minded and open-hearted. Don't be so attached to small ideas. Believe in new beginnings, my friend. Believe in new beginnings, because something very big is happening in a human history. Never something like that big happened before what's happening right now. So believe in new beginnings for yourself. Many people want to distract you right now. Many things outside of you want to pull your attention away, because some people understand that your attention is the greatest currency. So when you invest it into what matters to you, it starts growing. You make it grow. So when you invest your attention to what you want to see growing, it will start growing, my friend. So you're in the process of healing your soul right now. So heal your soul so you can feel your soul. What does it mean? Well, let me explain you. Once upon a time, you've been a pure being, and then somebody told you that you shouldn't daydream. You shouldn't think about the things that are impossible in the eyes of society. You should adapt to what's normal. And then you should adapt even more, so you would not be weird, and then you should adapt even more so you will fit in. And at some point, you've maybe even forgotten who you were before the world told you who you have to be. And now we are in this process of relearning, like kind of forgetting everything you've been told. That's what it means to heal your soul, so you can feel your soul. You're now becoming back, tapping back into awareness of your soul, like that little kid that was dreaming and imagining all the possible things you can actually embody if you just don't trust the small minds around you. And you're starting to trust your vision more, right? When you envision something, when you imagine something, many negative thoughts will come into your awareness to, again, disturb you, to distract you. And you will start believing them because they trigger many negative emotions. It's something that you need to erase from your consciousness. Not immediately, but through the process of time, you're mastering yourself, recognizing, I don't want to think thoughts that are destructive because I'm not here to destroy myself. But here and there, you just need to destroy yourself, so you find your own worth. You see, you've been not valuing yourself because you've been not noticing who you truly are. So many people value things more than they value themselves because they identify themselves with things, right? But then sometimes universe makes sure that you lose certain things because you've been too attached to them and they've been a distraction from yourself. Like, you've been distracting yourself with all kinds of things around you, and that's why sometimes you need to lose them. That's why sometimes we lose relationships. That's why sometimes we lose money. That's why sometimes we lose all kinds of different things. So life reminds us there's only one thing you will never truly lose, and that is your soul. But you need to start valuing it. And to value something you don't understand, you need to notice it firstly, that it exists, right? That you exist, that you matter, that you're here. At the first place, it's you. Then at the second place, it's relationship with you. And at the third place, it's the expression of you. And then at the fourth place, it's a relationship with everything around you. Once you master these four things, your life will change completely. Because once you understand yourself, your soul, right? You don't speak words that are not in resonance with you, right? Before you say anything, you actually question it. Like, is this really true? Do I really want to speak like that? And you become quite more aware of how you are expressing yourself, because you're only as good as what you're doing, right? And what you're saying and how you're thinking. And when you start noticing your own worth, you may start questioning like all the beliefs you have around yourself. Like, who told you this nonsense? Who told you that you are no one? Maybe because no one showed appreciation or love for you or to you. You may still think like you're this small individual, but the truth is you're infinitely incredible. And currently you're just recognizing that. You see, the whole system of this world is falling apart. And only those who really know themselves are able to keep sanity in their hearts and clarity in their minds. So find those who are in resonance with you, because you will notice, well, they're doing something right. And maybe when it gets hard for you, you can study someone else who's doing something right, who's doing something well. We're getting into the chapter of this transition where same-minded people are just naturally being attracted together. Same-hearted people are naturally being attracted together. And that's the beginning of common unity, which builds community, right? So see how these things are unfolding. I'm seeing that in my life. And many people are feeling confused right now because they're seeing wars happening. The great conflict is happening. And then on the other side of the world, celebrities are showing off their costumes and things like that are happening right now. And it's quite weird. And it's not really a demonstration of noticing one family of brothers and sisters. It's more like when some are hurting, other ones are celebrating something that doesn't matter at all. So it's completely natural if you feel very confused right now. There's a lot of confusion in the collective mind present. But notice that there's a core within you that is pure. And that core will see purity in your brothers and sisters. And that core will attract towards you those who are pure in their hearts. So when people arrive in your life, welcome them and learn from them or teach them and, build bonds together, because that will make you powerful. But also know that acceptance will set you free. You need to accept that the old is falling apart. And for the new, it's already being taken, many things are being taken care of. Your job is to do you and to master you. Everything that's outside of your control is is already taken care of. While you're mastering yourself, someone else is mastering him or herself. While you're building your craft, someone else is building his or her craft. And you never know what it is. So some people are building new financial systems. Some people are building new educational systems. Some people are building new spiritual systems. Whatever is your thing, master it. This is your job right now. To master your thing, to master your craft, to notice your calling and follow it. Acceptance will set you free. Don't worry so much about the things that are completely outside of your hands, even though a lot of confusion may be present in your life. Send some beautiful thoughts into ether, because in non-local mind, nothing is separated. When you think beautiful, when you imagine beautiful things about someone who's hurting, you're sending healing to that person. When you envision a beautiful world at a part where the world is hurting, you're sending healing to that part of the world. If collectively we come together and do the same thing, we actually cause an effect on that area. This is science now. There's been many studies where a certain group of people send a coherent healing to a certain area. That area experienced a decrease in violence, in conflict, in chaos. That's how powerful we are. But because no one is promoting that, people are not being aware of their own power, so they actually keep up with their own destructive thinking because they think they're victims of circumstances, but no one is a victim. You are not a victim, my friend. So, acceptance will set you free. And it will teach you that certain things just need to end. And while things are ending and falling apart, there's always a path for you so we can keep walking forward. And your job is really to maintain your focus on the next steps while you're studying what truly matters to you. While you're studying your good qualities, your strengths, your passions, your joys, your happiness, and making sure that you never let go of it in exchange for something that has nothing to do with you. Know that your path was written in the stars, partially by you. You've come here for this. You've come here for what's happening right now. Because you're making this situation brighter. You actually don't need to do anything to make it brighter. Just your existence make it brighter. Remember that, because some of you may think you're not doing enough. Some of you may think you're not good enough. No, your soul is making this present phase lighter. You've come here because of your quality, so you don't need to do anything to make a positive change here. But if you are able to notice your qualities, you will just feel better about your existence, not because you will do something with it, but because when we embody our qualities, we just start to feel more alive. We become more soul and less just a human. You actually embody your soul in your human body, and you become more spirit than matter. You just start to feel so much better. So your existence doesn't need to be, lazy and painful and sad and miserable. It can be however you choose to make it, however you choose to experience this life. So get your mind back together. Get your emotions back into motion so the energy can flow through you rather than being stuck and stored in something that obviously needs to be released. So when you feel too much of negativity, it's because you've attached yourself to negativity. You see, your body only tells you where your mind is. And when you notice where your mind is, you will understand why you feel the way you feel. But sometimes may happen, you may just lay down and you will still feel pain and sadness or sorrow or whatever, because now you're releasing the past from you, from your system. Allow it to happen. And know that it's maybe just an end of an old story. So once again, trust your vision. Look at life as your vision is the real reality, and your present reality is just a mirror that has a delay in manifestation. It brings to you what you're imagining, but it brings it with a certain time delay. That time delay exists because you have too many crazy thoughts and destructive thoughts, and you don't want all these thoughts to manifest, right? So it has some time delay. Say thanks to it, because you don't want to make your life more crazy as it is, right? But eventually this time delay will start shortening as your mind will start purifying, and you will start manifesting things so much faster as you are healing your soul. It becomes a byproduct of your healing. So say thanks to what you already have and appreciate what already works, so you can stay grateful while you're building your new life. Okay? So my friend, if you would only knew that actually everything that you're worrying about will eventually work out completely perfectly well. If you would knew that, you would smile right now and you would focus on what you wanted to do, but were so scared because of unneeded reasons. You would focus on what you wanted to do and you would do your best with it. And then you would decide to master it. And then you would decide to make a service out of it. Because you just want to make your life as whole as possible, as bright as possible. Not for any other reason than because it just feels right. So you recognize feeling is the secret. You just do more of what feels right and less of what doesn't feel right. And that's where you fix your frequency and get anything you want, right? You learn to vibrate correctly. Even though many structures and old stories and old systems are falling apart, collapsing, your frequency is rising. And you're just sailing through everything that's happening because all that truly matters right now for you is to see where you're going and to feel as connected with that vision as possible. So create a heaven on earth in your mind and see yourself already living there. And become the one that has created it. I've just posted 2 days ago a meditation that will help you with that. It's on this channel, so check it out. It's called Create Your Future or Shift Your Reality, something like that. So check it out. I will also post it at the end of this video, so don't skip it. Do it every single day, and it will help you with this process. My friends, I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. To anyone who would love to support my art, you can go and check out our store, AttractPassion.com, or Etsy store, I Draw My Passion. So check it out. If any of them speaks to you, it's a sign that it's for you. Also check out our Patreon community. You can join us there. You can join us for free or any other option. Check it out. And to anyone who would love to work with me one-on-one, I'm offering coaching sessions. Also check out the link in the description of this video. Until next time, one love.